I cried into the quiet night. My heart was heavy, full of fear. The prayers I whispered out of sight fell silent and no one seemed near. I searched the sky for any sign, a flicker, a word, a spark, but all I found was this long line of darkness pressing on my heart. But even in the stillness I could hear a soft voice saying, "Child, I'm near." When heaven fell silent, I still believe. Even when the night refused to leave, every tear I shed, every prayer I prayed was carried on the wind and never stayed. Alone I was never, for love was there. When heaven felt silent, you were near. The world kept spinning, I felt small. My faith was trembling, almost gone. But in the silence you heard my call and gave me courage to move on. The storm around me tried to shake the hope that lingered deep inside, but I felt a light begin to break, a quiet whisper turning the tide. Even when I thought you were far away, your mercy wrapped me in the gray. When heaven fell silent, I still believe. Even when the night refused to leave, every tear I shed, every prayer I prayed was carried on the wind and never stayed. Alone I was never, for love was there. When heaven felt silent, you were near. Silence doesn't mean you're gone. Waiting doesn't mean you moved on. Your love is patient, your timing true. Even in quiet, you see me through. When heaven felt silent, I still believed. Even when the night refused to leave, every tear I shed, every prayer I prayed was carried on the wind and never stayed. Alone I was never, for love was there. When heaven felt silent, you were near. Even in fear, I know your love is always here. Love is always here. When heaven felt silent, I still believe. Your heart was with me, carrying me. The night was quiet, heavy on my soul. The world was sleeping, but I felt alone. My heart was searching for a spark of light, some sign that everything would be alright. I knelt beside the silence of the room, with trembling hands and shadows in the gloom. No thunder answered from the distant sky, just fragile hope that refused to die. And though my voice was barely more than air. I believe that heaven heard me there. The prayer I whispered in the dark rose higher than my fear. Though the night was cold and silent, I knew that love was near. Every tear that fell like rain was carried through the night. The prayer I whispered in the dark was reaching heaven's light. The wind outside was calling out my doubt. The storm within was hard to live without. But deep inside, a quiet strength appeared, a gentle peace replacing every fear. I felt a warmth I couldn't understand, like unseen mercy holding out its hand. Though answers hadn't yet begun to show, I felt a hope begin to grow. Even the quietest voice can be a cry that heaven longs to see. The prayer I whispered in the dark rose higher than my fear. Though the night was cold and silent, I knew that love was near. Every tear that fell like rain was carried through the night. The prayer I whispered in the dark was reaching heaven's light. Silence doesn't mean forgotten. Waiting doesn't mean alone. Every word that leaves a broken heart finds its way back home. My faith and love became my guiding flame. Through the night's loneliness, hope still called my name. Every tear that fell like rain was shining in the light. The prayer I whispered in the dark was heard beyond the night. Now the dawn is slowly breaking where the shadows used to stay, and the prayer I whispered in the dark is leading me today. I try to hide the broken parts, the fragile places in my heart, the tears I carry deep inside, the silent fears I tried to hide. I thought that strength meant standing tall, never stumbling, never fall. But every step I tried alone just showed me I was not that strong. And in the moment I felt small, a quiet voice began to call. sky became a story of the mercy that began. What once felt like defeat became the ground where hope could stand. My weakness became my strength through the power of your hand. The nights were long, the battles were real, the wounds were slow for me to heal, but every tear that touched the ground was watering the faith I found. And every trial I walked through showed me what your love could do. The places I thought I would fall were where your grace would catch it all. When I thought that hope was gone, your quiet strength was holding on. My weakness became my strength when I placed my faith in your hands. Every scar became a story of the mercy that began. What once felt like defeat became the ground where hope could stand. My weakness became my strength through the power of your hand. Sometimes the broken roads we take are the ones that help our hearts away. And every step through pain and doubt can lead to what life's about. The places where I felt undone were where my greatest victories begun. My weakness became my strength when I trusted your greater plan. Every fall became a moment where your love would help me stand. What once felt like defeat became the path where hope began. My weakness became my strength through the power of your hand. Now the scars I once would hide are the proof that you were by my side. And every trial that I went through brought me closer back to you. I walked through nights that felt so long, with tired prayers and a broken song. The road ahead was hard to see, and doubt kept whispering to me. I searched the sky for distant light, for signs to guide me through the night. But in the silence of my heart, a gentle peace began to start. Though I believed I stood alone, a quiet truth was slowly shown. Heaven was closer than I thought, nearer than every dream I sought. In every tear and every prayer, your loving presence storm inside began to fade, as hope replaced the fear I made. The path I feared was leading me to truth I couldn't always see. And every step I almost lost was guiding me back to the cross. The answers I was looking for were closer than the days before. Even when the sky looked far, your love was shining like a star. Heaven was closer than I thought, nearer than every dream I sought. In every tear and every prayer, your loving presence was right there. Though the night felt deep and wide, your mercy was standing by my side. And when the dawn began to rise, heaven was closer than I thought. Sometimes the distance that we feel is just the shadow of what's real. For every step we take in faith is met by grace along the way. Heaven was closer than I thought, nearer than the peace I sought. Through every storm and every fight, your love was shining like a light. Now the darkness fades away as hope begins a brand new day. And looking back, I realized heaven was closer than I thought. Now the road is clear to see. You were always walking next to me, and every prayer that I once brought showed heaven was closer than I I walk through shadows, lost and tired, carrying burdens my heart had acquired. The nights were long, the silence loud. I prayed for strength, I cried out proud. Every tear I shed alone felt like the world would never atone. But in the quiet of my heart, a gentle light began to start. And in that stillness, soft and clear, I felt your love draw near. The day my soul found peace, all the storms within released. Every fear that held me down was lifted as I heard your sound. The day my soul found rest, I finally felt truly blessed. Through every trial, every fight, your love became my guiding light. The chains of doubt that held me tight began to break in the morning light. The weight of sorrow Your quiet mercy help me sleep. The day my soul found peace, all the storms within released. Every fear that held me down was lifted as I heard your sound. The day my soul found rest, I finally felt truly blessed. Through every trial, every fight, your love became my guiding light. Sometimes the healing comes slow, through the tears we rarely show. But every step, each broken part, leads us to a brand new start. The day my soul found peace, all my fears finally ceased. Every shadow of despair was gone in the light you shared. The day my soul found grace, I could see your warm embrace. And in that moment, pure and sweet, the day my soul found peace. Now the dawn breaks soft and bright, where there once was endless night. Every prayer I whispered deep led me to the day my soul found peace. I walked through shadows I could not explain, carried the weight of 1,000 pains. Every promise felt so far away, like hope had slowly slipped away. The nights were long, the silence deep, questions I buried I couldn't keep. But somewhere in the quiet of my soul, the fragile light began to glow. The fear had built its walls inside. A whisper said, just try again, don't hide. My heart learned to trust again when I thought faith had reached its end. Through every scar and every tear, your gentle voice was always near. What once felt broken deep within became the place where hope begins. And in the dark I found the place. My heart learned to trust again. where there once was only fear, and every step that brought me pain taught my heart to trust again. I cried into the quiet night. My heart was heavy, full of fear. The prayers I whispered out of sight fell silent, and no one seemed near. I searched the sky for any sign, a flicker, a word, a spark, but all I found was this long line of darkness pressing on my heart. But even in the stillness I could hear a soft voice saying, "Child, I'm near." When heaven fell silent, I still believe. Even when the night refused to leave, every tear I shed, every prayer I prayed was carried on the wind and never stayed alone. I was never, for love was there. When heaven felt silent, you were near. The world kept spinning, I felt small. My faith was trembling, almost gone. But in the silence you heard my call and gave me courage to move on. The storm around me tried to shake the hope that lingered deep inside, but I felt a light begin to break, a quiet whisper turning the tide. Even when I thought you were far away, your mercy wrapped me in the gray. When heaven felt silent, I still leave. Even when the night refused to leave, every tear I shed, every prayer I prayed was carried on the wind and never stayed alone. I was never, for love was there. When heaven felt silent, you were near. Silence doesn't mean you're gone. Waiting doesn't mean you moved on. Your love is patient, your timing true. Even in quiet, you see me through. When heaven felt silent, I still believed. Even when the night refused to leave, every tear I shed, every prayer I prayed was carried on the wind and never stayed alone. I was never, for love was there. When heaven felt silent, you were near. Even in sorrow, even in fear, I know your love is always here. Love is always here. When heaven felt silent, I still believe. Your heart was with me, carrying me. The road was long and hard to see. through all the fear surrounding me. Every step felt slow and unsure, like I was searching for a cure. The night was heavy on my soul, and every dream fell out of reach. But somewhere deep inside the dark, a quiet promise started to speak. Though the valley seemed too wide, a gentle voice said, keep walking, don't hide. Hope was waiting on the other side, beyond the tears I cried, past every fear that held my heart, through every storm I tried to hide. Though the night was cold and wide, love was standing as my guide. And when the morning finally came, hope was waiting on the other side. The winds were strong against my face, but still I felt a hidden grace. Every step that felt like loss was leading closer to the cross. And though the darkness filled the sky, a spark of light refused to fade. I learned that faith is sometimes born in the quiet choices we make. Every shadow I walked through was leading me closer to truth. Hope was waiting on the other side, beyond the tears I cried, past every fear that held my heart, through every storm I tried to hide. Though the night was cold and wide, love was standing as my guide. And when the morning finally came, hope was waiting on the other side. Sometimes the valley feels too deep, sometimes the night won't let you sleep. But every tear that falls like rain can wash away the hidden pain. And every step you're scared to take might be the one that leads to grace. Hope was waiting inside. Hope was waiting on the other side, beyond the darkest night, past every doubt that filled my mind, and every fading light. Now the dawn is open wide, and faith is standing by my side. I see it clearly in the sky. Hope was waiting on the other side. The road that once felt far and wide was leading me all this time to the place where love would guide. And hope was waiting on the other side. of doubt, questions I could not drown out. Every prayer felt lost in space, every step a slower pace. The road ahead was hard to see, the weight of fear was over me. And in the silence of the storm, I wondered if I could go on. But deep within the quiet pain, a gentle whisper called my name. When my faith almost let go, when the night was all I could know, your love was holding my heart. Even when I fell apart, every tear began to show how much stronger I could grow. And in the moment I fell low, your grace held on when faith let go. The winds of doubt began to rise, clouding up my hopeful skies. Dreams I carried in my soul felt like stories left untold. But somewhere past the darkest fear, I felt a quiet presence near, a light that softly led the way through the shadows of that day. Even when I could not see, your mercy was surrounding me. When my faith almost let go, when the night was all I could know, your love was holding my heart. Even when I fell apart, every tear began to show how much stronger I could grow. And in the moment I fell low, your grace held on when faith let go. Sometimes hope is hard to find when the storm fills up your mind, but every step through broken ground can turn a loss to something profound. When I thought the end was near, love was louder than my fear. When my faith almost let go, when I felt I stood alone, your light was guiding my way through the darkest night and day. Every tear began to show there was strength I didn't know. And now the truth I finally know, your grace holds on when faith lets go. Dawn begins to glow when darkest nights once flowed, and the moment I felt low was the moment faith would grow. I stood before a mountain high with trembling hands and tired eyes. The road ahead felt far too steep, the doubts inside ran dark and deep. The echoes of my fear were loud like thunder hiding in the clouds. Every step felt hard to take, like walking on the edge of faith. But in the silence of my soul, a quiet voice began to call. It was the moment my fear turned into courage, the second my heart chose to believe. When the shadows that once held me captive lost their power over me. Through The second my spirit stood tall, when the voice of doubt grew quiet, hope answered the call. It was the moment my fear turned into courage, when faith began to rise. Now the road ahead is clear, where there once was only fear, and the strength I carry now was born from standing